Welcome to our channel FactFlix. George Soros is a name that is well known in the world of finance and philanthropy. He is one of the most successful investors in history, and his philanthropic work has had a significant impact on the world. But there are some lesser-known facts about Soros that you might not be aware of. In this video, we'll explore some of those facts. George Soros was born in Budapest, Hungary, in 1930. He survived the Nazi occupation of Hungary during World War II and fled the country in 1947, eventually settling in the United Kingdom. Soros is known for his unique investment philosophy, which he calls reflexivity. The idea behind reflexivity is that financial markets are not purely rational and can be influenced by the actions of investors themselves. Soros believes that understanding this phenomenon is key to successful investing. Soros has also been involved in politics, supporting various causes and candidates over the years. He is a strong advocate for democratic values and has been a vocal critic of authoritarian regimes around the world. George Soros has been critical of the Indian government's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, and he has also expressed concerns about the country's economic policies. In particular, he has been critical of the government's close ties to business conglomerate Adani Group. In a recent op-ed for Project Syndicate, Soros argued that the Indian government's response to the pandemic has been inadequate, and that it has failed to address the needs of the country's most vulnerable populations. He also criticized the government's economic policies, which he argued have favored big business at the expense of ordinary citizens. Soros singled out the Adani Group, which he described as a conglomerate with close ties to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government. He expressed concern about the group's growing influence in India, and argued that it poses a threat to the country's democracy. Soros's comments on Adani and the Indian government have been controversial, and have sparked a debate about the country's economic and political direction. While some have praised Soros for speaking out, others have criticized him for interfering in the country's internal affairs. It's worth noting that Soros has a long history of speaking out on global issues, and he is known for his outspoken views on topics ranging from human rights to climate change. His recent comments on India and Adani reflect his ongoing commitment to social and political activism, and his belief in the power of individuals and institutions to effect positive change. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like.